Hello friends, welcome to Mysterious Stories. Friends, this was the year 2018. A 21-year-old girl, Grace Millane, lived in England. Wickford is a small town in England. Grace was from here. She graduated from the University of Lincoln and now she has a plan was made. The plan was that Grace would travel the world for 1 year. Although her parents were a little concerned, Grace assured them that she would stay in constant communication with them. And friends, Grace set out on her adventure by herself. After spending roughly 6 weeks in South America, Grace traveled to New Zealand for 2 weeks. The country of New Zealand is quite safe and secure. This area has a very low crime rate. Grace believed that she would spend her 22nd birthday in New Zealand because it was also approaching. She used to show her family every photo she took along the way. Friends, December 2, 2000 was Grace's birthday. 18. Grace was not answering when her parents called or messaged her. Her family became concerned. After a day of waiting, he called the New Zealand police station and informed them that his daughter Grace had arrived from the UK, but that her phone was now being made by friends. The police began looking for Grace and visited her hotel sporadically. I located the location, but Grace was nowhere to be seen. Friends, the police began reviewing the security camera footage, etc., and the recordings of all the buildings where Grace might have gone. On the same day, they noticed Grace in 3 separate security camera footage. Because of the day she vanished, it is crucial that we install security cameras in our buildings nowadays, particularly if you own a business. But there was a man with Grace. The entire video was about the night. 7 in the previous video, Grace was spotted with this man at 4 o'clock. They were both on an elevator, or more specifically, a lift. This was a hotel elevator. City Life Hotel. It was crucial that the cops apprehend this man, friends. This is what he did to Grace. Additionally, I looked through social media accounts and noticed that the same man had left a comment on Facebook. Jesse Campson was his name. His age was 26. He was employed at a bar. He worked in construction as well. On December 1st, he passed away. I'm not sure what happened to Grace after that. Friends, Tinder, and numerous other comparable apps were operational in Pakistan as well. Although Tinder was outlawed in Pakistan in 2020, the app is being used there today. Strangers just arrange to meet after seeing each other on apps. These applications are risky, on the one hand, because you are trusting someone you don't even know who they are or what their intentions are, and that's all. Grace had done the same thing. Jesse then told the authorities that they had both gone home that evening, and since they had the footage showing them in a hotel elevator, they realized that the man was lying. That is, as though he hadn't departed for his house, as though he was spotted leaving the same hotel the following morning, but Grace never left. This case was resolved for the police. He seemed to have killed Grace. His pals revealed to the police that he was furious when he was arrested and quickly presented the entire narrative to them as though he was mentally sick. He used to look up extreme stuff online, such as flesh-eating birds or meat-eating animals. He was a violent man once. This man had previously been imprisoned for sexually abusing a girl. This is the drawback of putting your trust in a stranger. She had no idea who this man was. He was someone she met online. That evening, he went to her hotel with Grace, whose room number was 308, and they became friends. This man strangled her in Grace's room after she had to show him various items, etc., that she had purchased in South America and with friends. Without cause, he crushed her to death. This man was insane. He then purchased a suitcase and placed Grace's body inside. The cops also had access to the video of this bag. This man made a stop at a supermarket about 6 in the morning on December 3rd. After purchasing a shovel there, he drove to the mountains with that suitcase and buried Grace there. Similar to how he repeatedly claimed that everything was an accident, he also told numerous anecdotes in court that are inappropriate to share here. However, Grace's post-mortem report showed that the girl died as a result of intense pressure on her neck for 5 minutes. Therefore, it was not an accident. Friends, this news went viral in New Zealand, where these kinds of situations are quite uncommon. Even New Zealand's Prime Minister expressed regret to Grace's family for what had happened to her in our nation. As if Kamson had been sent to prison for the remainder of his life, people in New Zealand even lit candles to remember this occurrence. Friends, you should always be wary of putting your trust in strangers. A minor error can result in significant losses.